Hi friends, Chetan Kapadia here from Regal InfoNet. Today I'm going to show you how the Zoho Books can help you in your business. What are the features which are the most important for the business? So I will give you the brief demonstration of the product. Now, as soon as you log in into the Zoho Books, this is the home screen of the Zoho Books. It shows you the most important. What we need is, total receivable, total payable, what are the cash flow, income expense, and the top expenses. If you are working on a project, it shows you the project wise expense also. And if you're carrying a bank and credit cards, it shows you the bank credit card also. Okay, there are very important accounts, means your customers, I mean creditors or debtors, that also it shows you. So this is what about the home page. First of all, to run either the Zoho Books or Zoho Inventory or any accounting software, there are three things which are most important. That is chart of accounts, item masters, sales purchase. Okay, so first, what you need to define all your products. Now here you list out all the products. You can create the product in the product master, standard information. Composite item is nothing but it is a assembled item. Okay, something like, it's a manufacturing, but in the manufacturing in the form of assembling, not in the form of core manufacturing. So you can have a composite items. You can create a multiple groups of the items, and you can create a multiple price list. Many times we have got a different price list for the different set of customers, like, end customers, retailers, dealers, distributors, stockies. So you can have a multiple price list. Good. Once, let us say, your items are set, you can create or different kinds of assemblies to create a semi-finished or finished goods. Whenever there is a difference in the stock, maybe sometimes the stock is less or stock is more compared to accounting stock, the physical stock differ, you can do adjustment entries. In export business, even in the domestic business, we create out various packages. The packages, like, the product is the same, but then you have a different packages. The packages of 10 pieces, packages of 20 pieces, packages of 100 pieces. So you can create a package. And once those packages are ready, you do a shipments. That is nothing but the delivery. Okay. If you've got a multiple warehouses, you can have a transfer of orders from one warehouse to another warehouse. You may transfer the stock. Okay. Then in the sales, list out your customers. If you don't have the customer, create a plus and create the customers. The estimate is nothing but creating a quotation. So you can create a quotation. This can be integrated with the Zoho CRM. So whatever the quotation you prepared over there, that can be visible over here. Now from the quotation, let us say if any order is materialized, you can convert those estimates into the orders. Okay, once the orders are confirmed, inventory takes care of its own system, reserving a stock and all that happens. Once the material is ready and you want to prepare the invoice, you can convert the sales order into the invoice. And that's how I will just show you the sales order first, how it's sales order. You can prepare it. It's very easy to prepare the sales order. You've got various options, whether you want to cancel the items, you want to void, or you want to clone. Similar order is coming again. You want to clone the order. You want to convert them into a purchase order, because we are into a maybe the trading business. Many times the same item which we don't have it, and you want to place order with a principal, we can convert the same sales order into the purchase order. Similarly, you convert the sales order into invoice, and you can prepare the invoice like this. Against that invoice, if you receive the payment, you can record the payment. Or let us say, for some reason, if you are not possible to get the payment, let us say the customer does not exist, and you want to write off this amount. Or many times there is small amount, which is still pending, and you want to write off that amount, you can write off it. If you want to set a reminders for the payment, you can set it over here. Okay. If many times what happens, there are some invoices like, AMCs, which every year it is the same invoice which we have to create it. Why to create it manually? To give this task to the system itself. So it is a recurring invoices, it will create it. At the fixed interval, it will create the invoice. Delivery challan, as we said the shipments, you can create a challan from here. Whenever the payment is received, you can create a payment receipt, or there is another option like the bank reconciliation. You can upload your receipt, the bank statement, and it automatically make a entries of the payment received and the payment made. When the return comes, you can create a sales return also, and likewise the credit note. Similarly, the way what we have it in the sales, the similar things, what we have it in the purchase. So you list out all your vendors, create a vendors in the system, name, address. If you got a multiple address, you can have a multiple address, contact people, what are the bankers, how many banks is associated with. Any custom field you want to create, you can do it. Or any reporting tag or maybe any remarks. The same system is available in this sales customer also. Whenever the expenses incur, you can just log your entry of the expenses. The way I explained you, like recurring invoices, the same way you can have a recurring expenses. Expenses like the monthly rental of your office. Okay, it is the same amount which you are debiting it. So rather you create a expenses which is a recurring, so that you don't have to remember, you don't have to do it manually. It will does it on its own. Maybe this is a purchase order, and once the purchase order is made, you can make even the purchase invoice, or you can convert them into the received, mark as received, or you can convert it to bill. Because in a process, what happened? First, you receive the material with the challan. Then you accept the material with the receipt. Like, maybe out of maybe 100 pieces, the 5 are rejected and the 95 are accepted. So you mark as a received as a 95 and 5 you can reject it by raising a vendor credit note. And then convert them into a bill, because now you have received the bill of 95 pieces or maybe 100 pieces, whatever may be, you can convert that into a purchase bill. As I said, against the purchase order, if you receive the material, you can receive the item over here. And if you directly receive a bill, you can create even a purchase bill also. Or if there is if you are in a business of export and import, you can have an option of even import bills. Same item, if you are receiving it in multiple time, again, recurring bills are also there. Now we'll see the banking. Banking are linked with the banks. There are around certain banks where the Zoho Books is directly integrated. That means whenever the payment comes in your bank, or it is an NEFT done in your bank, either by customer or by you, it automatically create an entry into the Zoho Books. And once it create an entry, it automatically send even the payment receipt to your customer also and to vendor also. So that's how the automation can be done. So it shows your various accounts, active accounts like petty cash, or your bank account, okay, or a capital account. That's what you can see. Now this is about the GST filing. All your GST reports can be generated over here, and in the filing also can be done directly from here. There is various helps are also available whenever there is a changes in the rules and regulation of the GST. The Zoho guide you also as well. So this is about the filing, what the TDS, GST, and the TDS. These both are available over here. You can do it over here. In accounting, you've got a manual journals. You can create a journal entries. You can create a bulk update. If you want to update, all the accounts together, there are certain mistakes is happening and you want to update it. You can do it. You can have a currency adjustments. You can just list out, or you can set out all chart out accounts. So this is in the initial process we do it when we set up the Zoho Books. So this is how chart of accounts can be created. So how you can see it much in detail, everything ready-made available. Likewise, if you want to create a budget, you can create even the budget. The budget can be a monthly, yearly, or maybe half yearly or quarterly. It depends. If you want to lock the transaction for the certain period of time, let us say your financial year is completed, you want to lock your system for the 24-25, you can lock it so that people don't open and you can modify. There are more than 50 reports are available. Profit and loss. Okay, that is also a different. Let us say the horizontal, vertical, schedule 3, balance sheet, different style of the balance sheet, sales by customer, purchase. You can see it is all ready-made reports which is created. And if you want to customize, you can customize those reports. You can see more than 40 to 50 reports are there. Documents, if you want to attach it related to anything, you can attach the documents, and all the bank statement, if you want to import it over here so that it goes directly into the banking system, you can do it over here. So this is what about the Zoho Books. In a brief, I have explained you what are the things possible. Okay. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, maybe you can press the bell icon and you can subscribe to our channel. We will love to create more videos that can help you in your business. Thank you very much and see you again.